cell biology and biotechnology. What is biotechnology? It is a field of applied biology that involves the use of living things in engineering, technology, medicine, and other useful applications. The term includes genetic engineering as well as cell and tissue culture technologies. The concept includes a wide range of procedure for modifying living organisms according to human purposes, going back to domestication of animals, cultivation of plants, and improvement of these through breeding programs that employ artificial selection and hybridization. In short, it is a field of technology combined with biology which aims at improving our life. Biotechnology. We have studied that biotechnology is bringing about artificial genetic changes and hybridization in organisms for human welfare. There are various branches of science like cytology, that is cell biology, biochemistry, molecular biology, and genetic engineering, etc. are included in biotechnology. There is a lot of progress mainly in the field of agriculture and pharmacy, that is medicine, due to biotechnology. New experiments are continuously being performed for improving the agricultural yields. In medicine or pharmacy, experiments for production of antibodies, vitamins and hormones like insulin, etc. have been successful. High-class varieties of crops have been developed through the techniques of tissue culture. Biotechnology includes the following main area. Use of various abilities of microbes like yogurt production for milk and alcohol for molasses. What we basically learnt in the previous chapter when we saw about microorganisms and microbes. Use of productivity of the cell. For example, production of antibiotics and vaccines. Then use of biomolecules like DNA and proteins for human welfare. Development of plants and animals and products of desired quality by genetic manipulation, genetic engineering, etc. Production of human growth hormones with the help of genetically modified bacteria. Use of genetic and non-genetic technique. Non-genetic biotechnology involves use of either cell or tissue. For example, tissue culture, production of hybrid seeds, etc. We will be seeing some of it in detail in the next part of the chapter. What is the benefit or use of biotechnology? It has become possible to increase the per hectare yield irrespective of the limitation of cropland area. This has become possible by using genetically modified crops. Expense on disease control has been reduced since the development of resistant varieties, that is by using hybrid seeds. Due to development of fast fruit varieties, yield per annum has increased, again by using hybrids or modified seeds. Development of stress-resistant varieties which can withstand variable temperature, water stress, changing fertility has also become possible. Genetic engineering is the process in which biologists can cut, separate and piece together DNA sequences in any order. This process allows the biologist to engineer a set of genetic changes directly into an organism's DNA. This form of DNA manipulation is called as genetic engineering. This is not as easy as it sounds. It involves a high technology background. These are the some of the fields in which biotechnology can be applied in medical science, in environmental science, animal science, pharmaceutical companies, microbiology, quality control, biochemistry, forensic science, pathology, clinical research, and many other fields. Today we are using biotechnology. India is emerging as a very strong center for biotechnology. Government of India has established the National Biotechnology Board in 1982. This board was transformed into Department of Biotechnology under the Ministry of Science and Technology in 1986. Various institutes in India are working under the control of this Department of Biotechnology. There are also facilities for higher education and research in these institutes from where thousands of students are pursuing their PhD degrees and are contributing to the progress of the country in the field of biotechnology. Commercial applications or uses of biotechnology. We'll be learning many applications of biotechnology, the first one being crop biotechnology. Biotechnology is used in agricultural field to improve the yield, that is the quantity and the variety. This is done by two methods. The first method is called as hybrid seeds. In this process, the genes of two different crops are recombined to form hybrid of various crops. This is specially useful for fruits. Then what is genetically modified crops? The genetically modified crops or GM crops are crops that are developed with desired characteristics by integrating foreign gene, that is gene from some other fruits or crop, with their genome, are called as genetically modified crop. High yielding varieties which are resistant to disease, weeds, etc. are called as genetically modified crop. These are the images of some hybrid seeds and some genetically modified crops. You can see corn and bananas and potatoes, apples, cotton, etc. Some examples of genetically modified crop. BT cotton. This is a type of pest called bollworm that grows on the cotton plant and spoils it. So a gene has been isolated from the bacterium Bacillus thuringiensis and is integrated with the gene of cotton. Due to this, the toxin which is fatal for bollworm was produced in the leaves and the balls of the cotton. So if the worm feeds on this, they die. BT brinjal. BT brinjal variety is developed by using the gene isolated from Bacillus thuringiensis. This improves the variety of brinjals and kills the pest in some way, same way as the BT cotton does. Golden rice. Now here what happens is a gene synthesizing the vitamin A that we normally get for beta carotene has been introduced in this variety of rice. So if this particular rice is consumed, you will end up getting a percentage of beta carotene or vitamin A in the food. Herbicides tolerant plants. Now we know that if you are spraying a lot of insecticide or herbicides, that can be harmful for the plants. So what happens is a variety has been created which is normally resistant to diseases. So weeds always affect the growth of main crop. So if herbicides are used to destroy, it affects the main crop. So due to this, herbicides tolerant plants, varieties of crops are being developed. Due to this, it has become possible to selectively destroy the weeds. Biofertilizer. This we saw in the previous chapter also, that by using microorganisms as a fertilizer, we can use the quality and the quantity of the crops. We can also see things like rhizobium, azotobacter, azolla, etc. are used as biofertilizers. This shows how biofertilizers, basically the soil microorganism present, basically acts as a biofertilizer and helps the quality of the crop. The second use of biotechnology is in animal husbandry. The two main methods as artificial insemination and embryo transfer are used in animal husbandry. This helps to improve the quantity as well as the quality of animal products. For example, the milk and the wool and the meat, etc. can be improved by using biotechnology. Animals with more strength have been developed for hard work. People have always tried to improve their crops and domestic animals. Today, knowledge of genetics is used to produce organisms with desirable traits with the help of biotechnology. A breeder can choose methods like selecting, inbreeding, hybridization, and mutation. Broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, and kale are all varieties of the single species of wild mustard established by selective breeding. That means by genetically manipulating or genetically engineering, we can create different variety of crops from the single parent crop. Hybridization method of breeding. When individuals who are not closely related are mated to introduce new beneficial traits into the population, it is called as hybridization. For example, mules are produced by mating horse and donkey. By crossing zebras with horse, it makes for a healthier hybrid. Such hybrids are called as zoos. Another example of animal hybridization is shown over here. A liger is a hybrid cross between a male lion and a tigress. And a tigon is a hybrid cross between a male tiger and a lioness. In the next lecture, we will continue learning about the benefits of biotechnology for improving human life. Thank you.